G'day everybody, Blue here, welcome back to our playthrough of Starfield. In the previous episode we continued our journey across several star systems just to do a little bit of exploration, see if we can find anything interesting, and then we came across this autonomous dog star factory, and we never seen anything like this before, so I thought it might be a unique, I guess, place, and I think it actually is. There's something going on here, plenty of robots, and you could almost argue that the robots have taken over, excuse me, and yeah, there's something fishy going on. Obviously, a lot of the employees of this company have been let go because, well, they don't need them anymore with all of the robots being able to handle most of the work. But we just saw an entry recently as we got up to this section of the facility to say that Callum, I think he's like the chief roboticist, is being held captive by a lot of the robots, or maybe the AI. So yes, it seems like we've got a bit of a rescue mission. Hopefully he's still alive. I mean, I don't even know if that's the case. So anyway, let's continue and see if we can look around a little bit more. This looks like it would take us outside. Maybe we don't want to go there just yet. Let's just take a look at what's going on down here. Strangely, there are a lot of skeletons around. I don't know why there are skeletons about and not just simply corpses. Is a skeleton a corpse? I guess it is technically a corpse, but you know, like, if this place has been abandoned or people were killed or whatever, you would imagine that there's still some clothes and, you know, a bit of flesh clinging to that to the bone. Let's take a look at this thing. Door control interface. We can open the door. So yeah, that's just gonna open for us now. Looks like that might lead us back outside. Okay, more robots. Hasn't noticed us just yet.
I am unable. Repair not possible.
Okay, he's definitely dead. There we go. Yeah, I think had we found this area earlier on in our playthrough, things may have been a little bit more challenging.
Ah, hello. If there's anything you need...
Alright, I think we can just dump any of the resources that we found. That should give us a little bit more space.
Is that it, then?
Again, more computers to control these robots or maybe activate them. So not really too fussed over that. We still haven't found this Callum person. There is a slate here. Just making sure that we're not missing anything else. Again, this is from Callum. The program finally finished merging the AI to the mainframe. All systems up here are now fully automated. Now that that's finished, I can turn my focus to other matters. Little did he know that that came back to bite him in the ass. Okay. Let's head up this way.
Catastrophic damage.
Yeah, everything's so mysterious here, because, aside from a little bit of info on what's happened to the place, I haven't exactly found anything of interest. I wonder if this is gonna take us back to where we were before. It seems like it would. Yep. Okay. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to find Callum somewhere. I'm gonna try and go back outside and just double check that we haven't missed anything. Maybe if we go further up. There does seem to be another structure off in the distance over there. Again, have no idea if that is actually, you know, a place of interest or not, but... yeah, let's try and climb this structure here. Yeah, maybe no real purpose to be up here, to be honest. Nothing hidden away. So we saw all of that. Did we perhaps miss anything here? Because, I mean, the crates over here would indicate that this is the end of the line. I feel like that's one way the game sort of tells us that you've reached the end and here's your reward. Just seems suspiciously devoid of any additional story. We did hear Callum say something about being held captive, right? So I was sort of hoping we would be able to engage this AI, but don't know where it is. Unless I'm missing something super obvious. I feel like that place there could be something. We could work our way there and just find out. If it's just a run-of-the-mill sort of location, then we probably don't need to worry too much. Just gonna switch to personal atmosphere here. Keep us running a little bit longer.
Your abilities are amazing.
I mean, hopefully this is something, but... Seems a little bit strange that we had something that told us about some rogue AI, but then the game doesn't actually follow up on that. Seems like a missed opportunity if that was the case. Whoa, getting a lot of stuttering there. What is this place? I can't say that I've seen a place like this before. We haven't exactly discovered anything from arriving in this place, but... Okay, we're at some kind of a platform for landing. Oh, hang on. We've got a swarmling? Okay, doesn't look friendly. Says the guy that shoots first and asks question later.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Got a dead miner? Hang on, this is Suzanne Kaufman. Apparently it's a unique NPC, but she's already dead. I wonder if there's some kind of an infestation or something going on inside. Whoop, okay, whole bunch more dead people. It's not a great start. These guys are Argos?
Well, this is not good.
Executive safety protocols immediately. Or execute safety protocols immediately. Question is, what's happened here? Again, a bit of a mysterious planet with a whole bunch of stuff happening. Alien kebabs. Should be able to get through from the other side, though. Ah, I used the wrong ability there. We need sense star stuff. Well, obviously there's been some kind of an alien infestation here, I think. Swarmling. The ling would indicate that there are probably bigger versions of these things. Possibly. Would like to maybe go downstairs. Check out what's available here. I'm actually a little bit concerned about the amount of weight that we have to work with. Bit of iron. Iron's kind of hard to find. Any interesting computers, slates? Nothing. Okay. The game still hasn't exactly told us what location this is. Oh, it's an abandoned abandoned mining platform. Hang on a second. It says something about needing to speak with Diana here. I don't have anything that says speak to Diana in the activities list though. Very strange. Okay. Well, let's continue on and oh, okay. Swarm sister. My lord, that thing looks terrifying. Alright, let's try and do a big opening here in that case with the grenade launcher. And I'm gonna switch to anti-grav field. I think that's going to work well for us.
Thought you could win?
Okay, I've missed a lot of my opportunity there to try and get rid of these things.
Take your best shot. Never stood a chance. Victory! Take more than that!
All right. Andrasia managed to take out the big one. This swarm sister.
Do they have anything of value?
Okay.
They made a decent effort, but it was not enough. I am sure they never anticipated an attack in the first place. It is surprising those creatures made it up here at all.
Yeah. Kind of suspicious, isn't it? Maybe they were let in or something. Bit of bourbon, I can take that. Looks like there could be still more stuff above us. Yeah, a bit of a tragedy here with all these miners having been killed. I wonder if there's actually anything we could do about it. Right, Alright, this loops back around. They do connect, so I'm gonna just go up this way.
Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
How do we get up there? Oh, yeah. More sets of stairs. Yeah, I do see another swarmling over on the other side. We'll deal with them when we actually get there. I don't know if we can actually enter into the structure from here, though. We might actually have to go to the other side. Yeah, plenty of swarmlings inside, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try and cross. Concussive modified arc welder. I mean, sure. Where is Andrasia? Oh, we need her. She's gone off on her own somewhere. Oh, okay, she's just hanging out downstairs by herself. Where's the entry point?
What did you need? Did you need me?
Yep, you can carry even more resources, thank you very much.
Very good. There was no other way for it to end.
Okay, here's the entry point. But we may as well just explore this area first.
You cannot beat me.
Yeah, too bad there are actually no slates or no computers or anything like that telling us what exactly happened here. Okay, let's actually go back up this way. These guys have like gigantic, almost like cannon-looking things. I don't know if these things are miners or perhaps maybe these things are satellites. Who knows? Questionable-looking tech. Yeah, we do have a turret. I don't know what the turret's doing, if it's not cleaning up all of these things. Okay, it's shooting at us. I mean, you'd think that the turrets are fighting against the non-human things. Crispy alien nuggets. Yum. Drill operations panel. Here we go. Maybe we might learn something. No. Not at all. That didn't really tell us any form of story at all.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Solomon's Adventures Volume 3 permanently adds 5% to melee weapon critical damage. I mean, I'll take it, but it's not really gonna do anything for us. There should be more in here. Oh, okay, these guys are restless. Let me just switch out to something else. Got that one? No? Come on, Andrasia. Oh, you had my back.
So there were no survivors. They were completely wiped out.
I guess so. I mean, we didn't even get like any distress call or anything like that, so there's not really much of a story going on here. Baguette. All covered in blood, so no thank you. Stop taking the Xenoyaki. To whoever's been taking the Xenoyaki, stop. Those come all the way from Neon. Mom sends them, and you know how rarely we get supply drops here. Next time I find an empty wrapper under someone's mattress, your bunk is going right onto the ice. Love, Sam. Okay. Creature jam. Pleasant. Alright, well, I guess it's just another place that we can find loot, perhaps? I can't say that, that it's been the most exciting thing, especially with the Dog Star factory. I thought we would be able to learn a little bit more. Anyway, let's try and get ourselves back to the ship, shall we? And then from there, we'll try to make our way to the next place. Oh, we're carrying too much, apparently. Right. Well, we can fix that, actually, by having a little bit of booze. I think maybe bourbon's gonna do it. +8 carry capacity. Yeah, that should bring us over the line. So and before we you know, leave the planet, I just want to quickly grab my stuff from Andrasia
Captain,
once more.
Greetings.
Is something amiss? Need to see what I'm carrying?
Yep, and just gonna get you to hand all of this stuff to us. The container is at max capacity? What do you mean? Andrasia. Resources. Take.
That is all. Very well.
Okay. Time to dump the resources into the ship. I think the ship should still have plenty of capacity. Yeah, definitely. So let's move all of this in there. Apparently we're still at 222. I guess maybe we've got a whole bunch of weapons and stuff that we probably want to let go of. Probably the arc welder is probably weighing us down quite a bit. Right. So, time to decide where to go next. Piazzi 2, Piazzi 4. I think we've seen most of this. Let me just work my way. Again, I might speed things up if it takes us a while to find stuff. You know what? I might, before moving on to the next star, go back to Jemison and see if we can trade stuff for cash. Yeah, so far, not really having too much luck here. Okay, so let's back out and let's get ourselves to... Do we want to go to Jemison, or maybe we can go to the Sol System actually. Maybe go to Sidonia, because we can easily sell stuff to the trade authority there as well. And we've also got one of these kiosks here. We'll get rid of this. Didn't get the full amount for it, but I'm okay with that.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see it.
We got lots of stuff. Just that cool.
All right. So let's remove that. That can go. I think that's it. We're at 209. Which means that we're still having trouble with weight, somewhat. Throwables, maybe? Get rid of these mines. Barely put a dent in it, but... Ah, this spacesuit. That's probably what's weighing us down quite a bit. Okay, we've got 15 mass back. Not bad, but... still... not a lot. Would they accept stolen goods? I guess they do. It'd be nice if you would be able to see a summary of how much weight you've got in certain categories. I'm pretty sure there are probably mods out there for it. But it'd be nice if you can sort of hone in on your problem areas for weight. Yeah, probably there's an argument to be made for keeping all of this stuff. I mean, even that's like already 8 mass. That's 1 mass. 3. The med packs, interestingly, they are 0 mass. So, yeah, then there's like all of the beer and red wines and stuff, which are actually quite heavy. So I should actually use them a little bit more regularly to resolve some of our weight issues. But anyway, now that that's done, I'm thinking that we have been spending a lot of time looking around different star systems for unique places to visit and unique people to speak to. And I figure maybe it's about time we refocus on one of these main quests. So let's go back to Neon and let's see if we can progress the Ryujin Industries storyline. And yeah, I assume maybe the next thing that we need to do is to actually get the surgery.
What AU has built for himself here.
Let's
Yes?
get you to go back to the ship, I reckon. Or actually, no, you can just wait here. No, you can go back to the ship.
You will be lost without.
Okay, so she's gone. So we're free to do things our way, respond the way we want to, while we're dealing with the last little bit of Ryujin storyline here. Hopefully it's not really going to be a longer storyline than what we've already gone through with the various missions. Let me just double check exactly what we need to do. Okay, we need to meet Dalton. I can't recall what we did last time. I think we recovered Rothicide or something. So now that that's all done, I think it's just a matter of getting the surgery for this new experimental neuro amp.
You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
Does this mean we can bring Imogen back in?
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding.
Yeah, I knew Imogen was innocent.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogen was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
What is Imogen going to do in the meantime? Stay in hiding?
Imogen is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch.
Masako's the CEO. She should just fire Ularu.
I agree. But others may see the decision as irrational without adequate proof. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Ularu's fooled you before. What makes you think that you can find something on this program?
If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place.
What if there's nothing incriminating on this program Ularu gives me?
Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy.
I'll make sure you get that program. We'll let Ularu take herself down.
I can't imagine a more satisfying ending. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Alright, so I guess we're off to see the board, and we're pretending that Imogen is the mole. So she'll take the fall for a little bit. Okay, look at this swanky looking board room. All these execs.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogen Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Yes, Imogen confessed to working for Infinity Limited.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogen is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Quit trying to blame each other. Betrayal is a classic symptom of corporate culture.
I'd even go beyond symptom and call it a trait. Imogen's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority the experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Let's not forget that Infinity hired mercenaries that killed all personnel at CM Station RC-1.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
Not exactly what I signed up to do, but you know what? It's not like I have much of a choice.
You always have a choice. You just have to decide which set of consequences you prefer to live with. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Alright. I feel like I need to put on a change of clothes. I wonder if we actually have a Ryujin Industries like suit or something. But anyway, let's head on over to R&D and let's get this operation over and done with. Now, does that give me the ability to do something new? I wonder. I feel like it might be something to do with like persuasion, and perhaps maybe you just have max persuasion chance all the time.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty fast.
In which case, I mean, I would be able to make an argument to just sell all of the persuasion chance medication that we have. Like all of the booze and stuff we probably don't need.
If
Are there
Vina
any unique
offers you a
people
job
here?
as a lab rat, you don't want it. Take it from me.
Well, it's a little bit too late for that.
I'm keeping my
I am a
fingers
lab rat,
crossed that my
that's for
latest
sure.
experiment will be a success.
All right, Vina.
Check those measurements are right. Anesthesia
This
always
unit
makes me
does
nervous.
not possess advanced surgical
Already checked it
capabilities.
4 times.
It's good to see you again. Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
What exactly does this internal neuroamp do?
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
Is the ability to influence someone like that even legal?
Technically, that remains to be seen. It's not legal, but those decisions will be left up to a higher power who is neither you nor me.
I can see why the project is confidential.
Oh yeah, it gives Ryujin Industries a huge advantage over the competition. So, are you ready to get started?
Yeah, just don't fry my brain.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
What sort of risks are involved here?
There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates.
Alright, well, I'm sure everything's going to be okay. Let's do it.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest the immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity of water.
Alright, here we go.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Okay, now I assume we're going to have to test this thing out at some point, but...
medical practices without human oversight.
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
I'm disappointed. I was hoping for some cool bionic modifications.
Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
If the effect is temporary, how long will it last?
Let's just say it varies based on the user. Some people have greater mental capabilities than others, which would increase the duration.
Well, there goes my plans for a lifelong minion.
Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
That's awfully brave of him, considering what happened at the clinic.
Please, we're not Infinity. We believe in due diligence when it comes to tech like this. But, just in case something does go wrong, we've got him locked up in the test chamber. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Okay, well, let's give this thing a whirl. Go to the observation deck.
You want to
right
chat?
there. Press F to open your scanner and target the person you want to manipulate. Press E to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Once a person has been manipulated, select the object or person you want them to interact with. Ah. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, and manipulation are all social skills that you activate while your scanner is up. Hover your cursor over the target and press E to bring up your social skills. Select which skill you want to use with the mouse scroll wheel. If you fail a social skill, your target will be immune to all future social skill attempts. What? Okay. So... hang on. So, bring it up. Social. And we've got manipulation. But that's the only thing available at the moment. What's the deal there? Anyway, let's activate. So 90% chance, I think. And lasts 30 seconds. Okay. Very good. Wait for Vina and DeMarcus. Sure. That seems a little bit janky, if you ask me, but... come on, mate.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest. Watch your hands. Lots of delicate equipment around here.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
If I do suffer any side effects, do I get any compensation?
Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide. Compensation's not really my thing.
It didn't feel like anything at all to me.
Yes! Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
You didn't feel violated at all?
Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for.
What if I had used it to make you kill another person?
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape.
I'd never be comfortable as someone's puppet.
Maybe that's the beauty of it. You'd never know. Besides, the neural amp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Alright, well, I guess I was completely wrong in my initial prediction that this was something to do with persuasion. Well, I guess it is persuasion to some degree, but it sort of unlocks the ability to do something a little bit different, which is actually get people to complete actual actions. Will I get into trouble if I try to use my manipulation skills on randos? Okay, so weird thing is, like, people actually approach you. This character won't do that. Okay.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
So you have to sort of let it last for 30 seconds before they will pretty much just go back and do what they were doing before. Can I maybe do it on someone else? So... okay, I won't do that. But they can do various other things, right? Like, can I get them to... That's us just opening it ourselves.
I'm on my 12th iteration of this design. I have a good feeling about this one.
Let's try this guy. Manipulation. And then I could actually get them to retrieve that. No?
Was I supposed to attach that clockwise or counterclockwise?
Yeah, seems a little bit weird, and it seems like a very specific use case. I'm not entirely sure how incredibly useful it will be throughout the game. And we could easily like just persuade people to do things if it is part of a dialogue option. I suppose if we were trying to retrieve something that would count as stealing, I wonder if it would make a difference if we got someone else to do it for us, you know? So if we did that, I get you to retrieve the coffee mug. Does he actually give the coffee mug to me, or? But he did take it, though. So I suppose if I decided to pickpocket this guy, he would actually have it on him.
Got my eye on you.
So, interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'm, like, really impressed with the mechanic or not. It's unique, no doubt. But I just can't see myself using it that much. I can't see situations where we will need it. I'm guessing this whole thing with Infinity Limited, though, and our, I guess, supposed infiltration of Infinity, which is about to happen, perhaps it will actually need the use of this new neuroamp and its power. So, yeah, we'll see if we can try and use it properly. But anyway, I think this is probably a good place to take a break, guys, and when we come back, we'll probably spend the first half of next episode just pursuing the next little bit of Ryujin Industries questline, and then we can get back out there and doing a little bit more exploring of space. Alright, hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. As usual, leave a like or a dislike, or if you want to get in touch, there's the comment section down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.